Rolling.
You asked me earlier if I was thinking what you were. I didn't answer you then. Because what I wanted to say, couldn't, because there are people around, is that depends. What's your IQ? Answer to that question, or tell us if we are thinking the same thing. In an IQ of 105, your thought processes are run through the literal rather than conceptual. Let me ask you this. If I were to tell you that I was upstaging you, would you take that to mean that I was actually standing further away than from the audience than you were? Or would you take that to mean that I'm attracting the audience attention away from you? The answer to that question tells me if we have anything to talk about at all. For you see, there's a lot that you can learn from me. What I want to know is there anything that I can learn from you? Have a whiskey. Maybe we can find some common ground. You know, this may surprise you. On the other hand, maybe a lesson life has already taught you. But very often, one can learn more about a man, if not from him, sitting silently across from him, slugging a whiskey, without the use of verbals of any sort. It eliminates the need for you to try and impress me. Thought you might take comfort in that. I know you've been to university, but whether you view your education as a wonderful gift or as an ignominious blow to the head, we shall discover in the fullness of time. Like the man who services my Jaguar used to say, "It is as it shall be." Yeah. Because you can never get those cars sorted. My friend is standing 2 double whiskeys, huh? Yeah. You know, it shouldn't surprise you. But there are a great many reasons why good folks don't have a pot to piss in. Yours, no doubt, has to do with paying for an upper-level education you can ill afford. Mine has to do with the fact that I'm a writer who runs a Jaguar. A more expensive mistress cannot be found. What troubles me is that I have been hearing a lot of very nasty rumors about you. Yeah, thank you. You must know that very often professors will pass around a student's work, sometimes out of pride for the work they felt that they've instructed, sometimes out of pity, sometimes for no reason at all. Well, no matter. Your learned professor passed on to me your paper on the cause of effective causes. Oh, and let me tell you straight away, so that we may continue to be friends, for a finer example of typing I have never seen. I measured your margins, your headers, your footers, and I can but commend you. And though I personally disdain for the use of the Oxford comma, you at least were consistent throughout the piece. That merits something or other. But a writer, young man, you are not. But just maybe we can fix that. The first thing you must do is stop thinking of a writer as someone who writes. And by the way, if you would wish to take notes, I'll not be fussed. Consider a writer as someone who thinks and only later jots down his thoughts for the convenience of others. That rather takes emphasis off the margins, indents, and font sizes, does it not? What you need to focus on is that what you hunger for. And the warm welcome that lies between a woman's legs after the battle has been especially brutal. Write about that, young man, and no one will give a tinker's damn about your punctuation.